Bakuchiol helps in 3 different ways when it comes to anti-aging of the skin. It's an antioxidant, so that's the number 1 way. Due to skin's exposure to environmental irritants like bacteria and sun's UV rays, something called free radicals gets formed on the skin. Now these free radicals, they're not good molecules, they're very nasty. They damage the good cells, and when good cells get damaged, skin starts to age. Fine lines and wrinkles start appearing. Now they continue to damage good cells until they are neutralized, until they are calmed down. Now only molecules that can calm them down are antioxidants, and Bakuchiol is a good antioxidant. It neutralizes free radicals, calms them down, and reduces the damage that the free radicals cause to the good cells. The second way is by increasing the cellular turnover. What happens is cells from the top layer of the skin, that's a visible layer of the skin, the old cells have to fall off regularly and make way for the younger and the newer cells from the deeper layers of the skin. The rate at which this replacement of the old cells by the new cells happens is called cellular turnover. Faster it happens, younger the skin looks. Babies have a cellular turnover of just under 2 weeks, and for adults it's close to 4 weeks. One way to speed up the cellular turnover is to increase the production of younger and the newer cells in the deeper layers of the skin. But it's not as easy as it sounds, because as we age, as our biological age increases, the production rate of these younger cells reduces. And that's why we need skincare ingredients like Bakuchiol and other anti-aging ingredients which can speed up the production of new cells in the deeper layers of the skin. Bakuchiol increases the production of new cells in the deeper layers of the skin, and thus there are more cells that can replace the old cells in the visible layer of the skin. So this increases that cellular turnover and gives us a younger and a glowing skin. The third way is by boosting collagen. Collagen is the protein found in the skin which is responsible for the elasticity of the skin. It gives the skin its firmness. As the amount of collagen reduces, skin starts to sag and fine lines and wrinkles start appearing. Collagen amount reduces, the amount of collagen our body has reduces as our biological age increases, and also it reduces, it gets destroyed due to exposure to environmental irritants, sun's UV rays. Bakuchiol boosts the production of collagen. It goes deep into the skin and triggers the cells which are responsible for the collagen production, and that results in more collagen production. Now to a few key points that we must know before we go and purchase a Bakuchiol product. Now you see, Bakuchiol is often compared to retinoids. Retinoids are the gold standard in skincare ingredients when it comes to anti-aging. Retinoids are all vitamin A derivatives. Bakuchiol is not a vitamin A derivative. It is, however, a functional analog of retinoids. A functional analog is a completely different chemical, but it has similar benefits to the chemical that it's been compared to. So a common question is Bakuchiol better than retinoids when it comes to well-aging of the skin? It's not. It's not better than retinoids. Retinoids is a gold standard, but if an ingredient is being compared to the gold standard, if an ingredient is a functional analog of the gold standard, that's good enough for me. It's not the same as retinoids. It doesn't give you the same amount of benefit as retinoids, but it's somewhere there. It's being compared to that, so that works. That works for me. Bakuchiol too has had a lot of studies done on it to show that it actually works on the skin, just not the same amount of studies that have been done on retinoids. This is a big thing because a lot of skincare ingredients don't have many studies done on them to show that it actually works well on human skin. So if studies are done to show that it works well, that's a huge plus. Bakuchiol comes from a plant called 𝗏𝗏𝗏 plant. Now, if your skincare product lists 𝗏𝗏𝗏 oil on its ingredient list, just be skeptical, because you see, Bakuchiol comes from the seeds of 𝗏𝗏𝗏 plant. So manufacturers, when they use Bakuchiol, they usually mention Bakuchiol. But if it says 𝗏𝗏𝗏 oil, I'm not sure where it's coming, which part of the plant it's coming from. Maybe it's not from the seeds. And most of the times manufacturers, when they use Bakuchiol, they mention Bakuchiol. Why would they make it so cryptic and say 𝗏𝗏 plant oil? So if it's got 𝗏𝗏 plant oil, just be a bit skeptical and maybe even give that product a miss and look for a product which lists Bakuchiol on the ingredient list and not 𝗏𝗏 plant oil. Bakuchiol is effective when it's used at between 0.5 and 2%. Most of the studies that have been done on Bakuchiol to prove its effectiveness have used Bakuchiol around 0.5 or slightly more than 0.5%. So if a product has less percentage than 0.5, again give that product a miss. Look for products, because it's such a specialized ingredient, look for products which actually lists the percentage of Bakuchiol on its label. If you have an option to pick a moisturizer or a serum for Bakuchiol, go for a serum. Again, it's a specialized ingredient, so we don't want a load of ingredients in there in the product to obstruct the functioning of Bakuchiol. We just want Bakuchiol to go in there and do what it can do. If you're in the market for a moisturizer and you find a moisturizer which has got Bakuchiol in it, go for it. But if you're in the market for Bakuchiol and are considering, should I look for a moisturizer which has got Bakuchiol in it, or should I just go for a serum? Go for a serum, because a serum in this case is much more effective. Retinoids does have side effects. It can make your skin dry, inflamed, itchy, patchy and all that. Most of us could be fine with the side effects, but some of us who have sensitive skin might not like those side effects. And that's where Bakuchiol comes in. Bakuchiol does not give you any side effects. You don't have to opt one or the other. If you've got sensitive skin, then you don't want to use retinoids, then maybe go for Bakuchiol. But otherwise, if you're okay with retinoids, use both. Retinoids cannot be used in the morning time because they become ineffective when exposed to the sun. So use Bakuchiol in the morning time and use retinoids in the night time. Or use Bakuchiol in the morning and the night if you've got sensitive skin and don't want to use retinoids at all. The benefit is the same from the retinoid and the Bakuchiol. The level of benefit might be different, but what it actually does is the same. It boosts the collagen production, but the pathway it follows to get there is different. And when the pathway is different in skincare ingredients, it's always a good thing to use the two skincare ingredients which follow different pathways, because that will amplify the final benefit. That's about it. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a like and do subscribe to my channel. That will really help me a lot, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.